Welcome to the Deakin Uni Women's Match of the Round, live here from Surrey Park Reserve, atop of the table. Division 2 clash out here, two undefeated sides in Surrey Park and the Waverley Blues going head-to-head. Who will remain undefeated, we'll find out in the next couple of hours. All the action live streaming here on Facebook and YouTube, and it is also Love the Game round for the Eastern Football Netball League this weekend. It's a round a campaign that's dedicated to raising awareness about the risk of sports betting for young people. The EFNL encourages adults to talk to the kids in their life about how gambling really works and who really wins. Parents, guardians and coaches in professional and community sports are leaders and role models. They play a vital role in developing and influencing players and teams. For more information, visit lovethegame.vic.gov.au or share your thoughts on social media using Love the Game. I'm Josh Ward, joined by Blake Tennant. I'll introduce you shortly, but right now we're joined by the coach of the Waverley Blues women's side in Clint Martin. Thanks for jumping on before this big clash, Clint.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for having us on.
And how are the ladies feeling? Obviously coming up against Surrey Park in a preliminary final last year, and both sides undefeated heading into this contest.
Yeah, no, it's good to see both sides doing well at the start of the season. I'm looking at Surrey, the quality side, and played in the grand final last year, and I know that they had good results against us on their ground here last year. And however, this year I feel that our girls have done a fair bit of hard work through the pre-season and are looking to take on the ladder leaders this weekend.
Do you feel like that pre-season work has paid off to start the season? Obviously 4-0 and with a couple of big victories against the likes of Berwick, Kilsyth, and last week against Ringwood.
Yeah, look, it's the pre-season we've had has been excellent. We've had 4 practice games, and then in the normal season 4 quality sides, and we don't take any opposition lightly, no matter where they are in the ladder, and we're just looking forward to hopefully a close contest today.
G'day, Clint. Blake Tennant here. Nice to see you for the first time this year, mate. Just a quick one as well. So, Steph Peak leading your goal kicking this year. How is she tracking? You know, give us from a mutual point of view. You must be pretty proud about the way she's going about her business.
Yeah, new recruit to Waverly Blues this year. She walked into the club last year in October and signed up. I didn't realise that she had a year off last year from football from VAFA, and she's transferred into to our league, which is great. And she's been a really quality player up forward. She's our leading goal kicker, and she goes about her work quietly, but she's very fast on the ground balls, and she can dispose of quick. She's a huge kick, which is really beneficial in women's footy. No, she's been really good. She's fitting into the side well.
And just a couple quick ones. Seen in your best lately as well. Amelia Bishop just having another great year as well. And of course, your captain as well, Claudia Walsh. Another player that's also been having a really good year. You want to just talk about that for mutual as well?
Yeah, so Amelia Bishop is one of our forwards and plays in the mids as well. Quality mark around the ground and also up forwards. She's been really good again for us, and she was good last year. With Claudia Walsh, she's now been promoted to captain this year, and she's really taken that bull by its horns with that. She's a natural leader with the girls, and she's so tenacious, and she leads by example on the ground. So, the girls look up to her, and I lean on her a little bit to lead on the ground. She does a great job.
And one more for her, back to Josh here as well. Surrey Park, obviously, grand finalist last year, pretty heavily documented there as well. But what are you going to expect from Surrey Park? Do you feel like, both teams coming into the game undefeated, but what do you reckon you're going to get them today if you bring, the 4 quarters, obviously? What do you think you're going to bring to them to make you guys get the 4 points and stay undefeated?
Yeah, so look, I've said to the girls straight up, I want to see a really good start, because I think if we start from behind and they Surrey get away from us, I think that's going to be hard to peg back. They're a quality team. They've got good quality girls playing for them. They've been going for a few years, unlike us. If this is only our second year back in the comp, so look, we just want to make sure we're competitive against them. I'm sure we will, but yet time will tell, won't it?
Yeah, and as you mentioned, second season back in the comp for the Waverley Blues, and 4th season in second division for yourself, obviously 2 years prior with Kilsyth. What's been the difference between Kilsyth and Waverley Blues?
Well, I think if you look at it from a club perspective, they're just 2 different types of clubs, in 2 different areas. And I played with Waverly Blues in the time when I was playing back many years ago. Just feels like a natural progression to go back there and coach their they're an inclusive club, which makes it easy for the women's team to feel included in what we do and where we train. We have a good relationship with the senior coaches, Scotty Savage, and the committee, which makes it the time that we do play and the time that we train, it just makes it so much more easier for our team, the girls.
And just looking at the list as well, there's still plenty of familiar names from last season. Obviously, you've added to it with as Blake mentioned, Stephanie Peacock, Ali Poon has also come across to the club, among others. So were those players coming in just to, were those identified as potential positions to improve on?
100%, and it was so good to have some new recruits coming out of our league and from other leagues, and have them come in, and they've really helped us along to where we are the position today. So I'm very happy with the recruiting that we did pre-season.
Well, Clint, you're a busy man. We better let you go and get ready for this contest. Thank you so much for jumping on Pregame and having a chat with us. Good luck for today and for the rest of the season.
Thank you, and thanks for your support during the year.
Nah, thank you so much, Clint. It's always a pleasure to speak with women's coaches in pre-games, and Clint's no exception as well. We're about to introduce welcome in the new coach of the Surrey Park women's side in Chris Chops Langkow. How you going, Chops?
I'm good, thanks, Josh. Yourself?
I'm not too bad. Excited to be out here at Surrey Park for this big contest. I'm sure the ladies are pretty excited about facing the Waverley Blues for the first time since the preliminary final last year.
Yes, it's going to be a great contest, great day. So, yeah, with both sides, I think, are looking forward to it. Both undefeated, so it should be a great castle. And
how impressed have you been with the start to the season? Obviously, your first 4 games, I think it's only 2 goals you guys have conceded in those first 4 games, and you must be pretty pleased with how strong the season has been.
Yeah, well, the competition, I think, is going to be pretty even, but our backline's been a key, and the way we've been moving the footy, so when the ball's coming out the middle of the ground, like we're getting first use from the middle, so our back 6 have just been real tight together, and but yeah, we've just played really good footy at the moment, especially defensively and going in the offense.
G'day, Chops. Blake Tennant here.
Hi, Blake.
Yeah, welcome aboard, mate. Just a couple of players here that I've written down in my notes as well. You've got a couple of players coming up from your 18s, and of course, Chrissy Lagos as well, coming from new to the club as well, and Amelia Talaruli and also Jess Humphreys.
Yes.
How are they tracking along this year?
Terrific.
Do you want to just give a point of view with that one as well?
Yeah, sure. Chrissy came across, and straight away she's a really asset to the side, just with her voice, and she's really come across, her professionalism and the way she goes about it, and that's why the actually players voted on the captaincy and vice captain. So it was well given that Chrissy, first year player, got the vice captain role, which is terrific. And Tessa and Amelia have come through the youth side, and what an asset! Like, they just show that women's footy's growing, and coming from the juniors, there is a pathway. And they've just taken everything before them and playing really good footy. So it's really happy to have them all on board.
It's good to see as well. And I asked Waverley as well, but I'll ask you as well. Undefeated coming into today.
Yep.
What are you expecting from Waverley Blues?
Tough contest.
Yeah, tough contest.
Yeah.
But what do you think will bring you girls the win today?
Oh, I'm hoping. Well, been a lovely day, and I think it's going to be a great contest. With once again, only 16 aside. I think our ball movement, our outside handball, and hopefully our structure that we play, hopefully we can get on top of them just in the midfield, and then hopefully our forwards apply their craft and we kick more goals than them and get away with the win.
Yes, it's just one more. Hand it back to Josh as well. Kalina Kearns as well, 11 goals this year, leading goal kicker.
Yep.
Expecting her to have a big day out, you reckon?
She's having a great season so far, and she gets down on herself sometimes because she thinks she has too many shots, but if she's ever in range, I just tell her to have a shot, because that's her role, that's her craft, she's good at it, and yeah, I'm hoping that she plays well today.
And she's also gotten a bit of support from Bia Yosrungrian, who always is a very hard last name to pronounce, and Jess Humphreys as well as Gemma Wright. So how crucial has that been to have those spread of goal kickers, not just Kalani up in that forward line?
It's been, Bia's little ground ball, she's in and under and gets the ball, and Gemma's like our power forward, so when the ball goes in nice and quick, she's a very strong marker and a really nice kick. So they're both using their assets. Their forward craft is excellent, but Bia especially, I think at ground ball, when the ball goes in nice and quick, she knows where to get the footy, and she knows how to kick a goal, and they love celebrating too, which is terrific.
Yeah, and just as well, just so we know and the people watching at home, do you have a plan for, Stephanie Peacock? She's having a pretty good year as well. Do you have a plan sort of thing who would go on her, because she's kicked 14 goals?
Correct.
So have you got any plans for that?
I've gone through their side numerous times. Unfortunately, we haven't got any footage. We're going to get footage out of it today, which is terrific. But yeah, I know they've got some decent players, and what we'll do is we'll evaluate quarter by quarter and see. But yeah, we'll definitely put someone strong to try and negate her prowess, especially in front of goal.
Yeah, and just a couple more on my end. Obviously, first season as women's coach, you've been involved with the club at a junior level, and last couple of years with the 19s and the reserves. How have you enjoyed coaching the senior women's side compared to previous years?
Oh, mate, this is... I'll do this for the rest of my life if I can. Coach women's footy. It's just the way it's evolving, the way everyone get around, the way the women have come together as a group, the way they take all our information in. They just want to learn more and be a part of it. I reckon women's footy is growing. We all know it's growing. Yeah. But just community football like this is just terrific, and the girls have been absolutely amazing. So I'm looking forward to this year and hopefully many more. Yeah,
and we talked about it in the pre-season, but the connection between the men's and the women's side now, has that been enhanced throughout the pre-season?
Oh, for sure, yeah. We train with them on Thursdays. We did the warm-ups. We did pre-season with the warm-ups and that, so the men have been really good, and the club's, now all one. So the women are really getting, and they're liking actually playing with warming up with the seniors. It just makes the club really unified, and it's showing on all the teams. They're all playing well at the moment, so it's a credit to Surrey and the coaches and the committee and everyone, really.
Yeah, it is certainly flying at the moment, and so is the women's side. So we better let you go and continue your preparation ahead of this big game, Chops. Thanks so much for joining us in pre-game, and good luck for today and the rest of the season.
Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Blake.
No worries.
No worries. Thank you to Chris Chops Lankow. I have known him for a little while, actually, Chops. That he's a terrific man, and someone who's done a terrific job with the women's side this season, built on what Steve DiFranceschi has started or set the foundations in when he first came on board and when the women's side first started in 2021. So as I welcome you to the broadcast probably welcome you to the broadcast for the first time, Blake. Morning to you.
Yeah, morning to you, Josh. I heard a rumour you might have slept here overnight, I've got told. Your smile coming into this morning, I could not see a better smile than you rocking up here, down here at your home of football, I've been called, or the voice of football.
The voice of football.
They call you down here at Surrey Park, which is amazing. It means that that the footy club loves you, Josh. And coming here today, the people that work here do an exceptional job, of course. Volunteers. So
They are lovely people here. You've got Rowan Sutherland as the president, who's currently doing the canteen work at the moment. You've got Peter Clay, Ian Gervin, they're all ripping fellas, and it's just great to be great to come down here as always. As I always keep saying, it's around the corner from me, so compare it to yourself, which is obviously a bit of a trek all the way from Lilydale. But no, it's always great to come out here, and they're great people, and it's a great club. As I welcome Kate Green to the broadcast for the first time. Good morning, Kate.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Yes.
How are you?
We're good. We're good. How are you feeling about coming all the way out here?
It's always an adventure every week. The best thing I love about doing the women's match of the round is getting to have a chat with the coaches prior to them coming on and having an interview with you guys. They are all so keen, so super stoked that the EFNL is actually live streaming a women's match of the round, and they're so appreciative of it, as are the young women. They're just, they think it's fantastic.
Yeah, I certainly agree. My club's also heavily known as well, but they're loving it as well. I think in a couple of weeks' time they've even got a day out, and it's a very exciting time for female footballers. They would have grown up and loved this game, and they want to play it, which is even more exceptional. And we hope that we can get some more teams potentially coming in from women's point of view for team-wise, and more girls playing, because it is growing. I can definitely see it, and the girls are loving it. And especially like today, coming in today, they're excited, ready to go. It's just got that feeling that it is coming and it will. So it's exciting times.
The really fantastic thing about being doing the role that I do is that over the last 2 years that we've been doing this, just the excitement of when the respective clubs find out that they're going to be the match of the round for the women's, and I think it's fantastic because they get that same exposure and that as what the men's teams do. So it's just really brilliant for women's football right across the league.
Well, when I broke the news, I think about a couple. Well, when Montrose had their game, and they were just laughing and hugging, and it just brings that vibe. Josh.
Yeah, and I know.
And were they like this when you had to tell them? Did you tell them?
No, I didn't. Unfortunately, told them. But they were all pretty excited for the match of the round because, well, it's our first time out here for a women's match of the round, and we've seen them obviously a couple of times throughout the past 2 seasons. I think obviously that grand final. I think it was Ryan and Dill calling that game. We saw them last year when they played East Burwood. So there's definitely a bit of excitement. And, yeah, I know Chops was also pretty excited. Speaking with him on Thursday night, there was a bit of excitement amongst the group. So, it is terrific, and I've loved being involved with the women's match of the rounds. It's certainly been great to watch the women's game grow over the past couple of seasons. It's such a terrific game, and the EFNL is one of the leaders when it comes to women's footy. Obviously, you've got the likes of the VAFA, the NFNL, and all those leagues are all pretty strong when it comes to women's footy, but this is equally as strong. Let's touch on this game, though.
Music's pumping here, Josh, behind us.
I'm not 100% sure where it's coming from. I think it might be the Surrey rooms, actually. But
control them, Josh.
Yeah. Well, let's touch on this game, though, because it is a big game, as there might be a goal here in the 19s. Just a score update on the under-19s. Surrey Park trail 3-6-24 to Beaconsfield 3-8-26, and there's a minute left. So we're just about to get started here in the women's match of the round, or in fact, there's a set shot here, so it could potentially come with only a couple of seconds left. So 2 premiers from last year in the 19s going head-to-head, and it's going down to one of the last kicks. So, but just touching on this, or I think all eyes are on this kick here. I think it'll be interesting to see how this goes. It is a goal. So there's 30 seconds left for Beaconsfield to come from behind and get the job done. But Surrey Park, the 19s have nearly gotten the job done here.
No, I think they've got it.
We'll see what happens. You never know. They're rushing the ball quickly.
There's no time on, Josh.
But let's touch on this game, though, because it is a big one. The top of the table, undefeated, 2 undefeated sides. Surrey Park, they've been really strong all season long. As I mentioned just before with Chops, there's only been 2 goals kicked in pre-game, as there is the final siren. Surrey Park have won the 19s 30-26. So responding from their first regular season loss in a while last weekend against Mitcham. But this game is a big one. It's Surrey Park. They're only conceded 17 points in total to start this season. Waverley Blues have been equally as strong, but this is a big test for Waverley Blues, but for Surrey Park as well, isn't it, Blake?
Indeed, as well. And I think it was like Kate alluded to it last week. We have to go down to Surrey Park, Waverley last week, and I think I couldn't agree more there, Kate. So I think it's going to be a huge test. I think the team, Waverley Blues, I think we just want to see a little bit more of a test from them to see as well.
Yeah.
Even though they are undefeated, but they're coming off the grand finalists from last year, and I'm sure they want to, make a statement, kind of thing, as well. Just knocking over Surrey Park, who we know how good they've been, but we also know how good Waverley's been as well.
They have been good. As I mentioned, they met in a preliminary final last year, and they met twice last year as well. Waverley Blues, I think it was round 3 or 4, they won that game out at Mount Waverley Reserve. Surrey Park have won the last 2, though. That was out here and also in the preliminary final out at HE Park Reserve. I think both were around the 30 to 40 point mark. So. But as we talked about in just before as well, they've addressed some deficiencies of Waverley Blues. I like Peacock coming into the lineup. mentioned her name every week on Female Footy Focus, Ryan and myself. She's just been absolutely superb. The Division 2 leading goal kicker with 13 goals for the season in all 4 games. And I think it was around, she played 2 full seasons with Hampton Rovers in the VAFA and kicked 60 goals in around 27 games. So she's a proven goal kicker. I'm particularly excited about seeing her today.
Coach was very secretive on what the plans was. I found that quite funny, actually. I just asked the man a question. Come on, man.
Who knows? Maybe the Waverley Blues assistant coaches are tuning into this game.
Who knows, mate? But yeah, anyway, that's not my business to tell. But both teams are out now, so it's exciting times ahead. So, but yeah, I think she's probably the one you've got to kind of look out for from a Waverley Blues point of view as well. And I think I touched on as well, I don't think is she playing today? The leading goal kicker for Surrey?
Kalani Kearns, yes, she is.
Yes,
she is playing for Surrey Park today. So, she's had a terrific season. As I mentioned, they've got a good spread of goal kickers. Bia, we'll just stick with that. I think she's kicked 9 goals this season. And there's definitely some good forwards, Lily Toomey as well. But, it's slightly different from the grand final side that took the park against East Ringwood. Obviously in August last year, but you still got the likes of Emily Cumming, who's now a 3-time best and fairest with Surrey Park. She's won all 3 women's best and fairest since the inaugural season is coming and has put together another great season. There's also Paris Isaacs Dunn, and Chops mentioned her as one to potentially improve this season. Hannah Barn, the captain, has just been absolutely superb. Alex Leather in defence. I could go on with and talk about the entire Surrey Park team, but
come on, Josh.
No, I'm not going to.
I know you want it, Josh.
Not today, Josh.
No,
not today.
I think we're all good. Because we've got limited time as well. So,
can I just say as well, beautiful conditions out here.
Yeah, and well, we're out here for the Eastland match of the round. I think it was round 9 or 10 last year, and that was.
It's that we just want to forget, I guess.
Well, because it was right in front of us. You had the big mud patch, and it wasn't in the greatest condition, but it's certainly improved now. So
what's going on with the logo here, Josh? Got the big logo, but no show going on here, mate. What's going on here?
Well, Surrey Park, they did actually paint a logo for round 1 ahead of the senior flag unfurling, but. Now it's still there, but it's it is always nice to see as the 2 captains are in the middle of Surrey Park Reserve now, and Hannah Barn has won it. She'll be kicking to the left of screen or to the Elgar Road end of Surrey Park Reserve.
Or the swimming pools down there.
Yeah, as Waverley Blues are kicking to that end, or the Aqualink end of the ground, as the 19 spelt out the song just behind, if you can hear that just behind us. But we're all set up here. This is one of 3 top-of-the-table clashes in the Deakin Uni women's competition.
I think there's one in Division 3, correct, Josh?
Yes, Moorbark and the Eastern Devils. And in Division 4, you've got Moorbark Eastern Devils will be taking place at the same time out at Heights Reserve. That's a big day out there at the Heights with Moorbark Eastern Devils and then Moorbark Montrose. And then you've got the Division 4 top-of-the-table clash. Wantirna South against Furniture Gully, who you saw last week against Fairpark.
I was very, very happy with the Gully last week.
They played brilliantly.
Oh, they did. Yeah. They did. And I was just proud just the way that I felt they had more forward connections, more than Fairpark did. So I'm very happy with the way Furniture Gully played last week, and I'm hoping that they can go a long way, because they've had a year which they would want to forget as well from last year. So, and it'll be good to see them win the flag this year.
Well, I'll keep bringing this up, but they were playing Premier B footy in 2022. Obviously, they didn't get a side up last year, but some of that list from the Premier side is back playing for Furniture Gully this year. There's certainly a lot of talent. There's one off the top of my head, Nicole Junginger, who was a former Vermont player and played a bit of Premier Division footy last year as well.
Jess Campbell as well was absolutely superb. She kicked 2 1/4. I think she was very superb.
Yeah, so there's definitely plenty of exciting prospects for the Gully. And Wantirna South, they're just Well, last year we obviously talked about how they were an unlucky side. They only won the one game, but they were close in pretty much all those games. Now that they've gotten a year of senior experience under their belt, they're definitely a much improved side ahead of this season and sitting. I think they're sitting second, and Ferntree Gully is sitting on top of the table. So,
and as always, Josh, I don't like. As he gets another fan here for big Joshy out here. As you can tell,
ridiculous. It's getting out of hand
The voice of football down here at Surrey Park. But anyway.
Josh, she needs security.
Yes, I agree.
And before I get it out here, I just want to get it out. If you're around the grounds, around everywhere in the Eastern Football Netball League women's competition, please send us your scores, please. We just want to, if your club's winning an important game, we want to know so that we can put it on this broadcast. So.
Well, there's been a couple of early games. We'll start with the Premier Division. Vermont 4-4-28 went down to South Croydon 8-6-54. So
they needed that, South Croydon.
Yeah.
Big. They had a tough weekend last week, and they needed that.
Yeah, so. It's a good response after a 20-point loss to the Eastern Devils. I'm just looking for a final score out of I think it's Waverley Reserve, where Fair Park travelled and took on the Basin in what was Sarah Berthasill's 50th game. So a shout out to her. She's been an absolute star. There was a 3-quarter time update. The Basin were trailing, in fact. Fair Park 2-12-24 at 3-quarter time. The Basin 3-4-22. So we'll look for a final score there. But plenty of action taking place around the grounds.
Just saying as well, Josh, this game started a bit late. Usually they start at 10:40, so
it is a little bit late. But
6 minutes. I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying 6 minute delay.
Well, we're about to get started. Your tip, Blake?
I think your team will get home, Josh. I think, they've been the benchmark team, in my opinion, after their...
I'm tipping Waverly Blues.
Oh. Well, Blake Tennant is going to get us on the way in the Deakin Uni Women's Match of the Round.
Here we go. Two teams, undefeated, Surrey Park and the Waverly Blues Footy Club here. Two rucks going at it here. Beautiful day for footy. And you can see a few clouds, but it's mostly sunny here today down here at Surrey Park. The home of the Panthers is the Waverly Blues to try and get this ball out of Surrey Park's ball 50 here. They get a chain of hand pass here. Surrey trying to get it out here, and they do eventually. Down to the other side where the boxes are down there. Waverly Blues there, and a short kick there, and it's intercepted there. Surrey now look to go into attack here again. The ball's racing around and should be out of bounds, and it is. Oh, it's just outside where both interchanges benches are, just around there, down the back there.
And right where Kate Green is, so we'll get a boundary throw out. I think that was Chloe Mansfield who tapped it out of bounds as the Blues get the tap down, get the clearing kick, but it's cut off by Surrey Park. A handball away to Mia Harold as her handball is intercepted. Waverly Blues starting off this game with a bit of the territory as they get a kick to true centre half back, but it's intercepted by Lani Day. Goes down the line looking for Kalani Kearns, who picked up the ball off the ground and handballs it immediately. It was back to Day. They get a kick forward here, and Tess Reynolds is lurking around this ball. She picks it up very cleanly, tried to handball it to her teammate. She might pick up her own handball, does. Got a handball out back. And there's plenty of space, looking for Kalani Kearns. It was a good effort, dropped the mark though. Waverly Blues under a bit of pressure as they look to rebound. They do now though. And that's Ali Poon, one of the new recruits. Her kick wasn't all too great, though. It's intercepted. Poon might get this ball back. No, it's Claudia Walsh. Spilt the ball, but still kept it in front of her. She's wrapped up by Kalani Kearns. We'll get a ball up here. Inside, Surrey Park's attacking. We'll call the 45s out here at Surrey Park.
Oh, come on, mate. Anyway, umpires throwing the ball up here. Plenty of Waverly Blues numbers around here, but Surrey Park again got the numbers here. And again, played on again. That was 19. Intercepted mark taken there by Waverly Blues. That was by White. Emma White there doing the defending there by Waverly there. But Surrey Park got the numbers around this ball here. And it's going to go out of bounds as well. So we're on the pocket down here of Surrey Park here. Deep inside here of Surrey Park's attacking 50 here. Both rucks going at it here. Waverly Blues, plenty of handballs and around here, trying to get the ball moving here. There was a kick there. by Waverley Blues and Bishop, but intercept taken mark there. So it's Mansfield
by Mansfield.
And intercepted mark there again by Bia.
Yeah, we're not pronouncing.
Yeah.
It might be a struggle pronouncing that last name.
And a good kick to Kearns. And eventually now White again. She's been superb early. Intercepted mark and taken by the Blues. Trying to look here into the attack for the Blues. Back again. And that's a mark taken. Yes, it is. Is it a mark?
I was about to say both players had hands on this ball. It is a mark.
It's going to Surrey Park. It should be a Waverley Blues, but anyway.
It's Matilda Lewis.
Agreed. It should have been Waverley.
So played on immediately. Anyway, we move on from that call. Waverley Blues again. Surrey Park with a flick up there. Blues trying a bit high there. No call there. And it's going to be a short kick inboard here. Who's going to mark? Intercepted well there. It goes by Surrey Park there. Short inboard kick there. Again, it's going to go out of bounds.
So we'll get a boundary thrown right in front of right near the scoreboard out here at Surrey Park, which reads no score yet for either side. We've played 4 minutes in this first quarter in the Deakin Uni women's match of the round, coming with the tap from behind. And there's a holding the ball free kick. It's going in the direction of Waverley Blues. Was Emily Harvey who was looking for the free kick, but she won't get it as they look to move this ball forward to the Blues. Coming parked underneath this, couldn't take the mark. Surrey have the numbers out the back. Ball not going anywhere, and we'll get a ball up around 60 metres out from the Surrey Park goal on the far side wing as it's tossed back up now. Harvey with the tap down to Hannah Barn. Tried to find the outlet handball, couldn't. Plenty of players surrounding this ball. It's just pinballing around. We're getting the tackle in there on Renee James with Sophie Bradshaw as we go down to Kate Green.
Both teams are very mindful of the fact they're, both undefeated, so you can actually feel that intensity and their pressure on each other.
Almost like a finals game as Hannah Barn got the smart tap as the kick from Waverley Blues was intercepted. Now with hands on this ball is Bradshaw of the Sophie variety. Got a handball away. Surrey are under pressure though. Managed to dig out a handball there. That was Tedu. But her handball didn't go anywhere. She might follow up here. She doesn't. As it's just fumbling around a little bit here. Surrey managed to dig it out. Mia Harold. It's now out here to Sophie Bradshaw, who's had plenty of the ball on this broadcast side wing. Got the kick away. Kearns with the nice pickup and the handball away. Getting a handball away there.
I can see that.
Yeah, there was a holding free kick there, and they're going inside 50 here at Surrey Park and taking the good mark of the Panthers. And they'll have a shot on goal here to kick the first of this game 6 minutes into this contest. There's a player all by herself in Mia Harold who's calling for it. She's ignored as good chance here for the first goal of this contest, or the first score. It's got pretty decent legs. Tess Reynolds on the line.
That was Bradshaw kicking for Surrey.
Was that Sophie or Charlotte? I think
Charlotte.
So Charlotte Bradshaw with the first behind. The first score of the day, one behind Surrey Park. Waverley Blues yet to score 6.5 minutes played here.
Yep, so White now. She's been intercepting the ball a lot today. She does a short, big kick there. Couldn't get there was James. But eventually Surrey Park get around here and it will be a ball up
Holding
here.
the ball.
Holding the ball. Jeez. Didn't see that. So Kapamola will take proceedings right here. Plays on immediately. Big, long, steaming boot there. You can hear that on the effects mark, and that will go out of bounds. It'll be a Surrey Park free kick, I believe. No, the umpire's ball up, apparently. Jeez. Thought the last touch rule was still around here, but anyway, I'm not an umpire.
No.
Plays on immediately. Waverley Blues got all the numbers. And in there involved is Bishop. You'll be seeing her a lot today. It's been one of Waverley Blues, one of their stars here this season. Ruck's going at it. Cumming got the tap there. Surrey Park got the numbers around this ball here, all around at the moment. Trying to get in there. Good kick again by Bishop. She's been everywhere. so far in this broadcast. Strong there. Surrey again have got the numbers around there, but Waverley again, it has been a finals type of vision here, and Russell gets a kick there. Here come Waverley back on the attack here. But again, it's just been Surrey Park. Who's going to get this ball? It's a bit of a bounce here. And a big strong tackle there. Holding the ball. No. It's going to be a ball up.
As umpire will toss this ball up on this broadcast side as Cumming goes up in ruck and got the tap down from behind. The smart tap forward from Abby Cherovac. Waverley Blues have an out number in the middle of Surrey Park. Cherovac got the smart tap forward there looking for Abby Russell. Sarah Morley's out the back here, has a paddock in front of her, could set sail for home. It's just drifting to the left. Will Matilda Lewis run onto this? She won't. It's kept in there. It's still kept into play as the Waverley Blues. There's plenty of players for Surrey around this ball as well, and it's not going anywhere. Umpire still calls play on, and we'll get a ball up deep inside. Waverley Blues attacking 50. 9 minutes played here in this first quarter. They trail the Blues by just 1 point though, one behind to no score yet. The Blues as Surrey get this ball clear from defence, but they will have to defend once again. It's inside their attacking 50. Waverley Blues have the numbers out the back. Kick was smothered. I think that was Renee James there. They're doing well here to keep this ball rolling, and Sarah Morley gets a shot on goal. It's in fact a setup, and out the back, is that Lily Finnegan? I think it might have been Finnegan, and it's a point.
Hit the post.
So a chance gone begging there for the Waverley Blues. It's all locked up once again though, one apiece.
They are looking pretty lively at the moment, Waverley Blues.
They are.
In the last couple of minutes, it's been in their forward line, so
yeah.
I think, yeah. Kate Green.
Sorry, that was Flood, Maddie, that kicked that behind.
Madeline Flood, yep.
Thank you, Kate.
He's best in the business, as I like to say in this broadcast for the women's footy, which is great. Intercept mark taken there. I think that was again by Flood.
Yeah.
So Madeline Flood now. What do they call it here, Josh? The 45 or the squares here?
I'll say 45. 40 to 45, I'll say out here.
So anyway, Flood.
It's not as small as Sylvan or somewhere like that, but not as big as Coldstream.
There you go, Josh knows. They're the EFNL historian right there. So as Madeline Flood lines up for goal. Big strong kick there. Who's going to get there? Waverley got the numbers here. If this can go out the back. It can't eventually now, and it's going to go. That ball's still in, playing on immediately here, and looks like it's going to get wrapped up there. I thought that was going to go through, but apparently not. So great start here by the Waverley Blues, which is what they needed, Josh.
Yeah, that's definitely what they needed to get on top early in this contest. As they might get this shot on goal here. Morley, kick was intercepted by Emily Cumming. Surrey just rush it through. The Blues do take the lead. 2 behinds to just 1 behind. 11 and a half minutes gone here. Go down boundary side to Kate Green.
As Clint Martin, the coach, indicated, Morley was definitely one to watch, and she's been in everything at the moment.
Yeah, she's a bit of a live wire in that forward line as Surrey take this kick in. They go to the far side back pocket. A big pack forms around centre wing or half back flank here for Surrey. Kalani Kearns got the ball away, looking there for Charlotte Bradshaw. Lily Toomey was lurking around, but she couldn't control the ball. Emma White with a really, really smart kick to centre wing, just to dab over the top. Annalise Capomola goes down the line there, looking for Amelia Bishop. Couldn't take the mark. Waverley Blues have the numbers on the ground. They get the handball inboard here to Abby Cherovac. The kick inside 50. No mark taken. Barn with a kick off the ground. Another kick off the ground, looking for Kalani Kearns, who's working hard up the ground and gets the free kick.
Pushing the back, I think, Josh.
I was thinking it was holding the man, but I'll trust your call since you're a 5-time grand finalist.
It was actually holding the man because it was the Waverley Blues player that was the pusher.
As it's centre half forward now for Surrey Park. They don't have the numbers here. White couldn't take the mark. Was wrapped up there by Charlotte Bradshaw. They managed to dig it out through the Waverley Blues, but getting the clearing kick there is Edinburgh Shear. Not to anyone in particular, though. And Bia has plenty of space in front of her. If she can control this ball, she does, and gets the first goal. Bia Yosrongrian with the first goal of this Deakin Uni women's match of the round. Well, and the Panthers lead 1-1-7. Waverly Blues 2 behind. 13 minutes played.
Well on there, Josh. I'll be calling her Bia. Unfortunately, I can't pronounce that last name. But yeah, she had all the time in the world there, didn't she, Josh?
She did.
She had a lot of space, and I thought that was very good for her. I thought she was going to fumble that one for a second, but well done. She kept the nerves. Good start here by the Surrey Park. They kicked the first goal. Now we just need Waverley to respond, which is what we need them to do today, to keep up with the Panthers. There's the ruck going at it again. That was coming, got the hit out there. Just been terrific in the ruck early days here. And the ball's going to be a ball up here. So Cummings got the edge, I feel like, in the ruck.
She does.
She's using her players really well here. So Sanders coming in the ruck here. We can get the hit out here. Got a chain of handballs plus Surrey Park here, and there's a free kick going. It's a throw.
Yeah.
And it's going to go to the Blues. I think that is
Claudia Walsh.
Yeah, Claudia Walsh, the captain this year. Strong booming kick there. Blues trying to attack here as well, but Surrey got all the numbers here. Free kick. Heard a whistle.
It's going to Waverley.
He's going to Waverley Blues. Might get Kate to report on that one for that free kick. So Waverley Blues now trying.
It was holding the man.
There we go. Thank you, Kate.
The lady, I mean.
Yeah. Intercept mark taken here by the Blues. She's going to bomb along inside to the 45, as Josh Ward talks about here. The ball's going to be racing around. Here come the Panthers, and a kick to nobody in particular, and that's going to go out of bounds.
Last possession rule.
Yep. There you go, Josh.
As it's the Waverley Blues will take this free kick right in front of the Surrey Park bench. Going down the line. Options around this. Abby Russell, one of them, got the tap down. It falls out the back. Tess Reynolds. They managed to get this ball clear from the scrum as Kearns is pinged for holding the ball. And the free kick there going to Abby, I think it's Cherovac or Sirovac. We'll stick with Sirovac, actually. As
that was excellent play.
That was brilliant play there from the vice-captain of the Blues. Goes short. No mark taken there by Cherry Tedu, who's looked pretty lively in this contest as the Blues have the numbers. Walsh as the quarterback. Goes to true centre wing, and Paris Isaac Stun was around this. Couldn't control the ball. Instead, it's Amelia Bishop. Got a handball away. It's intercepted, though, and Emily Cummings out the back. Got the tap forward, looking there for her captain in Hannah Barn. As it's now turned over. It's again turned over. And we have a free kick off the ball. Non-officiating umpire calling the free kick there to the Waverley Blues.
Yeah, for pushing the back.
There you go. So Kate alluding to it heavily there. Pushing the back, free kick there, going to the Blues. And a bit of a push there. Yep, good call there by the umpire. I could see that.
Mansfield's taking the kick, number 11.
So Mansfield now, that's Chloe. It's a strong in-good kick there and a mark taken to Surrey Park here.
That's 27.
Thank you again, Kate. Me, Harold. So Harold plays on immediately now. Big fly around this ball here. But again, Blues and the Panthers again got the numbers down here as well. Good chain of hand passes here for Surrey Park. Trying to attack here, and again, there was a little bit of a drop of the ball. Yep, correct. There you go. On the board here. So Waverley Blues now trying to
Morley
get on the attack here with Morley. Morley does a kick here. If this ball can bounce, it will, and no, we'll go to Surrey Park. Kick short here. And it's going to be wrapped up, you think. But again, the Blues got the numbers here, and it'll be wrapped up. Centre of Surrey Park Reserve here.
Boundary.
Boundary side to Kate Green.
Both teams just really need to settle down. They're just really scrapping for everything.
As they get this ball clear here to Surrey Park through Amelia Taruli. even odds out here for Surrey Park and the Waverley Blues as the Blues get this ball clear. Falls out the back to Hannah Barner, who's had a bit of it the last couple of minutes. The captain goes inboard. The mark taken there by Chloe Mansfield in the middle of Surrey Park. Looks for Kalani Kearns, just goes over the top of her. Bia was out the back. She gets hands on this ball now. Applies the tackle there on Claudia Walsh. There was calls for holding the ball from the Surrey faithful. Nothing doing as it falls out the back here. Harold, I think, with that handball away. She gets it out here to Bia. Looks to the top of the square. Kearns and Toomey around this. Kearns couldn't take the mark. White with the intercept. And again, she has plenty of yardage in front of her. Goes the short chipping ball. It's going to be cut off here. And Surrey might get a shot on goal, or in fact, set it up for Kalani Kearns.
We've been waiting, haven't we, Josh, for her to do a presence early, and she has.
She stamped her authority early on as Kalani Kearns, working up the ground and providing a presence in that forward line. This for her 12th goal of the season and her first goal of this Deakin Uni women's match of the round. Comes in and hits the post.
There you go. So Surrey Park lead 1-2-8 to Waverley Blues 2 behinds. We do have a score update down at the Heights, Josh. Mooroolbark lead 15-0 to the Eastern Devils there. So there you go. Keep the scores coming around the grounds as well. So is White again. She's been superb in the back line for the Blues. Surrey got the numbers here. It's going to be a Wade here. Does well. That's good hand pass there. Good strong kick there by Tolaruli. And an intercept, a great mark taken there. And that is by Charlotte Bradshaw. So Charlotte Bradshaw now, what do we call it here? They have 50 mark here, Josh. So
I'd say around 20, 25 metres out she'll kick from.
The Eastern Football Netball League custodian Josh Ward there telling us through there. So it's Bradshaw, good strong looking kick. Almost. And it's through, it's hit the post, and that is it. That is quarter time down here at Surrey Park Recreation Reserve. It's Surrey Park 139 to the Waverley Blues 2 behinds. Josh, you want to just quickly go through the goal scorers?
Well, there's only one goal kicker, and that's Bia for Surrey Park. We're going to go to a break here in the Deakin Uni women's match of the round. When we return, I'll have messages from both coaches and bring you the second quarter of action out here between Surrey Park and Waverley Blues. Welcome back. Deakin Uni women's match of the round live here from Surrey Park Reserve. The Panthers taking on the Waverley Blues in the top of the table. Division 2 clash out here, and it's Surrey Park who lead 139-2 behind at quarter time. Josh Ward here alongside Blake Tennant and Kate Green. We've got some scores from around the grounds. Let's start off with Division 4. Quarter time at Kings Park. Warrandyte lead 37 to no score yet for Upper Ferntree Gully. Ferntree Gully lead at quarter time against Warren South, 12 to no score yet for the Devils, and still no final score yet from the Basin Fair Park. Division 3, South Croydon lead 18 to 15 over Coldstream. As Blake mentioned before, Moorbark lead 15 to nothing against the Eastern Devils. No score from North Ringwood Red against the Heath Miners. We go down to Kate Green on the boundary.
I'm just about to say I did Chops. Chops, you must be pretty pleased with that quarter.
Main quarter, that.
Sorry, Kate.
Both sides had really got in.
Sorry, we've got to get over here. Okay, we'll try that again.
I think it was a great quarter of women's footy. I think both teams really had a crack at it. Ball was toing and throwing inside the arcs, was going either way. So, and it's just a game of whoever takes their chances, I think, will be. So that was a really good quarter by both sides.
Your message to the girls for the second quarter?
Oh.
Okay, nothing. I think she's cutting out there. Sorry, you're cutting out again, Kate. Sorry. There we are. That's better.
That's good.
Try that.
You got me?
Yeah, got you now.
All good. Yeah, no, it's just a great quarter. We're just trying to mirror the first quarter again and see how we evaluate.
Thank you to Kate Green there down on the boundary. As the
Sorry, guys, it's to do with just how far away.
No, it's all good. As Blake Tennant to get us on the way in this second quarter.
Yes, down here at Surrey Park Reserve here, it's the Panthers up at the moment against the Blues. And the Blues try to kick a goal here to make things even here, a pace, almost. They're pushing it back there, and it's going to be a ball up here for Surrey Park here. Got a score, Josh?
Just a couple of quick ones. Berwick lead 57 to nothing over Kilsyth. Then Chirnside Park have won their first game since 2022, knocking off Ringwood 22 to 8.
That's massive for, again, the Panthers. So there you go. So good day out early days for the Panthers here. And the other Panthers team trying to get the ball into their attacking 50. A good strong kick here. With the Blues.
Okay, sorry guys.
Yeah,
just quickly got.
You're breaking up again, Kate.
Yeah, Clint. How's that, guys? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yep, gotcha.
Okay, Clint. Message for the second
Kate,
quarter.
cut you off as the player gets kicked here for Waverley Blues inside the goal, and it will there.
Yeah,
it's a
just,
goal.
Telling the girls to keep it under the other team under pressure, making sure that they're keeping in front, just making sure that they're moving the ball forwards. That's my key message for quarter time.
Well, they moved it forward there, did the Waverley Blues.
Definitely move forward. You've just got a goal, mate.
No, that's good, but we've had some opportunities, so we're going to keep going. We're not going to be dictated the way we play. We've got our own game plan. We'll just keep going with that.
Okay, thanks very much, Clint.
Thank you to the Kate Green, as it's Elise Hall with the goal. A minute into this second quarter, the Waverley Blues lead 1-8 to Surrey Park 1-9 as this ball is tossed back up in the middle of Surrey Park Reserve. It's Surrey Park who won't get this clearance, in fact. It's the Waverley Blues. They're not going anywhere, though. A good tackle there by Tilly Lewis, or Matilda Lewis, I should say, and this ball will be tossed back up. It'll mean Emily Cumming and Emily Harvey lock horns once again, coming again from behind. The clearing kick from the Waverley Blues. Lani Day with the intercept. Got players calling for it. One of those is Kalani Kearns and Emily Cumming as well, who took the strong mark. Kearns is out the back. She was held up well, though, by the Waverley Blues. As she looks for Kearns now at the half-forward flank. Nearly took the mark. But it's out the back here for the Blues. They get a handball away there to Renee James. As the clearing kick from defence doesn't go too far, though. Sophie Bradshaw. Two Bradshaws have been lively in the forward half and on the wing as she goes out wide to Chloe Mansfield. Kick inside 50, looking for Tess Reynolds. It falls out the back. Hannah Barnes on the runway. Gets a shot on goal. It goes on left angles almost and couldn't control there, could Charlotte Bradshaw, lad. Hannah Barn has never kicked a goal for Surrey Park, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that, but according to Play HQ, she hasn't kicked a goal for Surrey Park. So,
well, come on, Josh, you're the Eastern Football Netball League historian, apparently.
Yeah.
I think I got told. So
you gave that nickname to me as this ball toss back up. Coming with the tap down, looks to follow up her own work. Got the kick off the ground. Is that going to be paid a goal? It is.
yes,
Emily Cumming.
there you go, the ruck.
As the 19th coach, Chris Day is a happy man. And Surrey Park have a second. 2-3-15 the Panthers. Waverly Blues 1-2-8. 3 minutes of play here in this second quarter in the Deakin Uni Women's Match of the Round, Blake.
Yeah, Emily Cummins just doing her ruck pleasers right there, as you can tell there on the replay there. Excellent use there by her, by rucking there, so good
Boundary.
to see. Let's go boundary side to Kate Green.
Sorry, Blake, there's no replays in women's.
Oh, sorry.
About
I thought about the idea anyway.
Quick score update from Beaconsfield. They trailed Donvale 10-6 at quarter time.
And I think North Ringwood do lead too, Josh, if you
Yes.
want to check that one out. Anyways, we're back to the footy here. The Blues looking to get on the attack here. They need the next one to just get their ledger right with Surrey Park here. Good handball there. That was by Isaac Dunn. And the ball's going to be in the middle here, and it's going to be wrapped up for a ball up. Let's go, Josh. Oh,
Yeah, there is a score from East Ringwood Reserve, North Ringwood 29-7 at quarter time.
Yeah, so there you go. So the Mighty Saints. Ball's going to be shifted around here for the Blues. Trying to get around here. Bit of a hold, and the umpire was going to call that, and it's going to be a ball up. So we're about to...
There are some other scores. Let's have a look at Premier Division. As in the meanwhile, the Waverley Blues will get a shot on goal or another shot inside 50. Might fall out the back here for Hall. It does, or doesn't in fact. It's tapped out of bounds there by Ruby Anderson. Couple of don't have score updates unfortunately from any of the other Premier Division games.
Yep. Back to the footy as we go, and the ball's going to be out of bounds.
Well, in fact, we do have a score from Batterham Reserve. The Eastern Devils lead 53 to the Basin, yet to score at quarter time.
So there you go. So keep the scores coming around the grounds here of the Eastern Football Netball League Women's Competition. This one's a very good one here at the moment down here at Surrey Park Reserve. The ball's going to be out of bounds yet again.
This ball will be tossed back into play around 20 metres out from the goal. As Cumming got the tap down. They're looking for a teammate. Couldn't find it though. Barn with the kick off the ground. Kearns is working up the ground. Managed to keep it in front of her, but it's turned over. Ruby Anderson, again another kick off the ground. There's been plenty of those to start this contest. Lani Day just tapped it forward. Only found Annalise Capamola. And the mark taken, Elise Hall.
Kicked one already, Josh, so she's going for 2 1/4 here.
She's looked very, very lively as Elise Hall in this second quarter, and this is a good opportunity here for the Waverley Blues. This all comes in and has no issues in converting. We're back to a 1-point margin out here at Surrey Park. It's the Blues 2-2-14. The Panthers 2-3-15. 6.5 minutes gone, second quarter in this Deakin Uni Women's Match of the Round. In a special edition, the love of the game, not the odds round.
Indeed, well done there by Tool. Sorry, not Tool, Hull. Sorry, Elise Hull. Sorry about that.
Boundary.
Let's go bench side of Kate Green.
I'm really liking the way Waverley is now controlling their game, and it's not as scrappy as first quarter. And the same with Surrey Park.
So here we go. Back to what I said. I needed a response from Waverley. They gave me one early days here as both rucks going around there. And they got the hit out there was Harvey. That was Emily. And again, she got the clearance there for the Blues. And now the Panthers trying to look around here. It's going to be a ball up. So we're just in the centre ball kind of here, down here at Surrey Park. Good day for footy. If you're around here, get down here. Perfect day. And the ball's going to be kicked away here for the Blues. Again, they're looking pretty good on the attack early days in this second quarter. Looking like the scoring end down where the Blues are kicking to the left of your screen. Blues looking very good.
Anyway, the halftime score, 3-4-20.
Okay, Josh, your job, find out.
Yeah.
You're the secretary here, Josh. You're meant to find out these things.
I'm not the secretary. God's sake. It's 3-4-22, Surrey Park. Waverley Blues 2-2-14 as we headed to halftime. Maybe the clock was a little bit delayed. Maybe they started the scoreboard clock a bit later. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll
figure it out, Josh.
Yeah, I'll see. But a pretty interesting first half there, Blake. We'll dissect it. Or let's talk about that first half because it was pretty interesting and a very congested and almost finals-like game with a couple of players stamping their authority.
Indeed, as well. And Bea's playing terrific. She's got 2 goals. Emily Cummings have also, she's been superb. So the goal kickers here as Surrey have just got the little bit of advantage. And Elise Hull as well. She started terrifically as well. So anyway, that's enough from us for the first half there. We'll be back for second half of the Deakin University match of the round.
Welcome back to the Deakin Uni Women's Match of the Round out here at Surrey Park Reserve. Second half just about to get underway out here between the Surrey Park Panthers and the Waverley Blues. And this love the game, not the odds around out here. It's the Panthers that lead 3-4-22 to the Waverley Blues 2-2-14. Just a couple of, couple of quick scores from around the grounds in Premier Division. Still no update from the Basin, Eastern Devils and Whitehorse and Mount Evelyn since quarter time. At halftime at Beaconsfield, the Eagles trailed Donvale 3-6-24 to one straight six.
Big oval too.
Yeah, it is a yeah. Well, Donvale is a reasonably sized deck as well. Park Orchards lead 17-6 over Knox out at Knox Gardens Reserve. Still no update from East Ringwood and North Ringwood since quarter time. Division 2, Berwick 92 to Kilsyth 1 out at Edwin Flack. So big margin out there. Your beloved Montrose, they trail at half time to Blackburn.
4 points.
Boundary.
Still, they're trailing. We go down boundary side to Kate Green.
Gentlemen, I have Chops with me. You've got to love that first half.
It was a great. I thought it was great for women's footy. It's good first half. Ball was moving around. We actually played pretty good. We just need to try, and I think they're going to come out in third quarters. You know, they say the premiership quarter, but I think that both sides are it's very close. First half, yes.
And the message for the girls for third quarter?
It's going to be a tight game, so it's going to be one in the middle of the ground. So we've just got our on-ballers to make sure we get first use. Forwards play in front, back six have been excellent, and it's going to be tight, yeah.
Thanks very much, Chops.
Thanks, Kate.
So we are here, third quarter action down here at Surrey Park Reserve. It's the Panthers 3-4-24, Waverley Blues 2-2-14. The Panthers again look to get on the attack here. Who's going to mark this? No mark taken here. Again involved there was Reynolds. He's been quite superb, I would say.
And I'll add, she's only 17 years old, Tess Reynolds.
There you go.
At half time.
Boundary.
We go down boundary side to Kate Green.
I have Waverley's Clint Martin with me. Tough quarter, that one, but not giving up.
No way, no giving up. In fact, I thought we had a pretty good quarter. We're putting pressure on the players, one-on-one contests. I think we're doing quite well. We've got 2 quarters to go, and we'll just keep pressing.
Message for this quarter?
Yeah, it was just pretty much just to keep playing tight and keep playing in front, our forwards playing in front, and just keep putting pressure on Surrey, and hopefully we can get turnovers from that.
Thanks very much, Clint.
There you have it, Clint Martin there, the Waverley Blues head coach for the women's team here. They want to try get a goal here to make it pretty close here. Cumming involved here. She's kicked the goal already. She does a handball, and again there by that player in Kearns. And again, we keep talking about it. It's kind of like Guess Who, Josh?
Oh, yeah.
In Emma White.
White's got to be the best on ground so far.
Oh, definitely. Well, great kick again by White. It's a mark taken there for the Blues. Plays on immediately. There's a big mark there. Cumming was involved there. Couldn't get there. Panthers around here. Same as the Blues. And I don't know what happened there, but it was a holding the ball free kick. I just don't know about that one, Josh.
It's going to Emily Cumming, though, nevertheless.
Yeah, she's been everywhere.
She has been. She is
Team of the Year, of course, and as you alluded to, best and fairest winner, of course, numerous times. As Surrey Park look to go back into the attack here. Couldn't eventually get there. But again, that Reynolds player, 17-year-old, doing terrific things. Who's going to fly out the back here? Snap around the corner. Where will this sit?
Great smother by White.
Through for a behind. No, out of bounds, so.
It's Emma White again. She's been superb. She has been probably best on ground at the moment. Kalani Kearns is pretty close as well, I have to admit. She hasn't kicked any goals, but she's provided a presence in that forward line for Surrey Park. And as we get this ball tossed back up, the tap down there from Harvey falls out to the back to Hannah Barn. Got a handball away, looking for Cumming, who runs into a brick wall. One of those tacklers there, Abby Russell, and we'll get this ball tossed back up. Harvey again. Kalani Kearns on the ground. Cumming with a handball out, but it's Waverley Blues who clear again, not for long though. Paris Isaac's done. Looks to this broadcast side, half forward flank here. And picking up the ball, or nearly picking up the ball there, was Sophie Bradshaw. She becomes the tackler there alongside Beer, but managed to dig out a handball. Renee James, Kearns, intercepted it. Tess Reynolds looks for Cumming. Harvey took the mark and I think was paid the high free kick as well. And she had a good start to this quarter, Emily Harvey. Cumming has had the better of her in ruck in this in the first half, but she gets this kick away, and as I say that, her kick was cut off there by Kalani Kearns. Looks to set it up there for Gemma Wright in a one-on-one against Emma White, and she gets the goal. The bounce favoured her in the end for Gemma Wright, and Surrey get the first goal of this second half. Gemma Wright with her first, Surrey with their fourth, 4-4-28 the Panthers. Waverly Blues 2-2-14 after 4 minutes of play here in this third quarter, Blake.
Indeed. You feel like the momentum at the moment is going the Surrey Park's way. Just the way to just having the pressure around the ball. They're just getting a lot of numbers to the football, which is what Surrey Park have been alluded to as well. Their Coach Chops, I should say, has done a terrific job with the pressure. And Wright gets her first goal of the day. Yeah. So we're trying to get the ball here. Is Waverly Blues. Score, of course, is 4-4-28 to Waverly Blues 2-2-14. In favour of the Panthers here. Into ball here is Bradshaw. Bradshaw gets a kick there, and it's intercept mark taken there by the captain of Claudia Walsh of the Blues. Big kick there. No one there doing there. And they're pushing it back there. The umpire won't agree with me, but it's going to be a ball up. So as we're just about 5 minutes into this third quarter.
It's Surrey Park who lead. Emily coming with the tap down and the follow-up work. Handball away again to Hannah Barn. What a duo that is in midfield. Decides to take a bounce. It doesn't favour her. She has all the time in the world, though, to get the handball away. Gets this ball back. Kick was smothered. And Waverly Blues are able to turn this ball over. They get a kick away to Renee James. Although she was wrapped up. Claudia Walsh applying the tackle there on Alani Day, who I've been impressed in midfield and in defence as well, Alani Day. As we get this ball tossed back up, coming with the tap down, looking there for Kalani Kearns, who's got an outlet handball there in Sophie Bradshaw. Dance past one, looking for Tess Reynolds. She might run onto this ball. She does. Bit of speed there and gets it to Chloe Mansfield, who got a kick away. Couldn't find her target, and the Waverly Blues will be able to intercept. Reynolds takes the mark. And Tess Reynolds can go back here and make it 2 early goals in this second half for the Panthers. They've had all the territory early on. They've gotten on top in midfield through the likes of Emily Cumming, Hannah Barn, and Tess Reynolds has also looked pretty lively as Kearns presents herself. Ignores her, does Tess Reynolds. She comes in now, doesn't have the distance. It was right out the back. So is Emma White. Gets the clearing kick, but again, it's going to go to Tess Reynolds, who plays on immediately onto her left and gets the goal.
If you don't mind, Josh.
And I think that's her first senior goal as well for Tess Reynolds.
Might have to figure that one out with your faithful Josh.
I'm not 100% sure, but Tess Reynolds is still on the scoreboard. I was saying that because they got around her after that goal, but a good start to this second half for the Panthers, 5-4-34 to Waverly Blues, 2-2-14, Blake.
Indeed. Just again, we just got the numbers to the ball as a man over the back there says it is her first goal as well. So there you have it, 17-year-old getting involved early. So
she's fitted in.
She has indeed. As we go back to play here.
I think it's her second goal, actually.
Second goal. There you go. So I told Josh to get on this, and his supporters have done really well for him today. So there you go. There's a big, strong tackle there, and it's going to be wrapped up. So again here, Surrey Park, done a lot of pressure early days here. They're starting to really put the house on this game pretty early here. Holding the ball, free kick, and that's going to Surrey Park and Matilda Lewis. Plays on. Who's going to fly here? Can't get there. It is into the Panthers ball line here. Panthers again got the numbers here. Chain of hand pass by Barn. Here comes, speaking of the devil, here comes Reynolds. Couldn't get there, and it looks like it will go out of bounds.
So a ball in here again. I think it's really been inside the Waverly Blues attacking half in this.
It's just that we haven't had Steffi Peacock. I feel like her presence just hasn't been found today.
They've done well again of Surrey Park as Harvey with the tap down. They get this ball clear from defence. It cannot for long, though, because out the back there is Sophie Bradshaw. Got it to Isaac Stunn. Looking there for Matilda Lewis. Umpire circling, and we'll call for this ball right on the Surrey Park logo. We'll just stick with that.
Bit of beef going on here.
Bit of tension.
Oh, it's a top of the ladder clash, Josh.
You'd expect it. It was Oh, it's been a hotly contested game as Cumming got the tap down there to Annabelle Power. Ball again, not going anywhere, and we'll get a ball up. Still in Surrey's attacking half. Waverly Blues holding up well for now, though. Cumming, Lani Day got a handball away. Renee James has done really well in this third quarter. Was she pushing the back? She wasn't. As this ball goes out the back here for Surrey Park, and the shot on goal here will be from Charlotte Bradshaw. It's just gone out of bounds for a boundary throw-in, and a last touch rule, I should say, and it's Emma White again. How many touches has she had in this game? She'll take this kick in and go to centre half back. The mark not taken there. On either side, as on the ground, is Alex Leather.
Premier Data will have a field day looking at Emma White's touches today.
As we get this ball tossed back up. 10 minutes gone in this second quarter. Surrey Park lead 5-4-34 to Waverly Blues 2-2-14.
Yeah, if we can, Josh, get some scores. But anyway, we're back to the footy here as well.
I do have one score from Templeton Reserve. Ferntree Gully lead 31-1 at halftime against Wanturna South.
Well, there you have it. So keep the scores coming. If you're around the grounds, driving around, and you got your friend texting you or whatever, tell us, put us into Play HQ. We want to get your side up and about. There's the two teams going at it here in the Panthers and the Blues. Blues again got the numbers here. Who's going to get there first? The Waverly Blues do, and that's kicked by Morley. Morley's played on here. They've got numbers. That's a kick here by Hull. Where's this going to bounce? Waverly got the numbers so they can get this out. No, they can't. Well done by the pressure of the Surrey Park here.
There is Peacock.
Yeah, she's been pretty quiet for her standards, I reckon. 14 goals this year, of course, that we've alluded to. So, big day out here, of course. About 10 minutes, closing in on 11 minutes down here in this match of the round, Deakin University. Thanks to LLKM Media for doing a terrific job for the broadcast as well here today. Trying to get the ball out here. Waverley, they need a goal this quarter.
Boundary.
Let's go to boundary side of Kate Green.
LKLM.
Sorry.
Just quickly, score update from East Ringwood Reserve. The Saints lead 36-25 at half time.
There you go. So the Saints, the big winners.
They're coming from behind though, East Ringwood. They were trailing by 22 points at quarter time. So
new division as well for the Roos.
Yeah.
As the lineup here is big, strong, booming kick there. Panthers, Blues around it. And it's going to be a ball up. Deep inside of the Waverly Blues, forward 50 here. So LKL Media, there you go. I got that wrong, sorry, Kay. Anyway, so we're deep inside, forward 50 here.
Score update from Spring.
Sorry, Josh, free kick going to the Blues. That's a couple more up.
Here's a good chance for the Waverly Blues.
Yep, they need this.
They definitely do.
There's a couple more lines up here for the Blues. Kick is on its way, but it's going to go to the left. I think it might be through.
Behind.
No, it's not. So I just looked from here. It looked like it was going through. So that is behind. That keeps the score to the Waverly Blues 2-3-15 to Surrey Park 5-4-34. We're about 12 and a bit minutes in, closing in on 13.
This ball goes to the far side from Ruby Anderson's kick in. Kalani Kearns with the kick away, but it's Waverly Blues who intercept. Deep inside their forward 50 they go now. It falls out the back here, and Waverly Blues have the numbers. They don't now though. It's turned over. Annabelle Powell's lurking around there applying the tackle. There was Jacqueline Gunn as we got a score update from Springfield Park. Whitehorse lead 26-20. At half time, or just about to start the third, I believe, out there at Springfield Park. As we get this ball tossed back up. The tap down from behind by Paris Isaac Stun. Barn again with another tap forward, but Morley read that ball well. Burst away from her opponents and got the kick inside 50. It's drifting to the right. That was a great effort there from Sarah Morley, but just a minor score. 2-4-16, the Blues. Surrey Park 5-4-34. 13.5 minutes gone, third quarter. In this Deakin Uni women's match of the round between the Panthers and Blues.
She's been terrific as well, I feel like, this quarter too.
Yeah.
Morley.
Last couple of minutes in particular, standing up.
indeed, but they just need a goal. As I've been alluding to, I've been waiting a long time for this to happen. The Blues trying to get open here, and it's going to be, again, a ball up here.
Boundary.
Let's go boundary side of Kate Green.
They're working on it. The coach's box has given the message, working on it.
Three-quarter time at the Heights. Moorbark lead 34-1 out there at the Heights against the Eastern Devils.
Keep the scores coming here as the Blues again look to attack here. The Blues again here. And it's going to be wrapped up, and it's going to be a ball up on the pocket. Sorry, not the pocket, where the sign is, the 45-metre arc, as Josh Ward alluded to.
Peacock's getting in the game.
Yeah, she does. She needs to. Big Sean Booby kick here. Who's going to fly? Just doesn't get there. The Panthers around this.
Ooh.
But again, the Blues here, if they can get out the back here, and it's again wrapped up. The pressure's just been absolutely superb here by the Panthers. Not letting any easy goals come through. Chops will be definitely happy with three-quarter time, just the way the pressure's been. We're about to approach that in a few minutes' time.
As Morley tried to escape, couldn't. She's again looked really lively, brought a bit of presence in that midfield and up forward, but she gives away the holding the ball free kick as they move this on immediately, looking for Kearns down the line. It falls short of her. It'll be Jess Humphreys. Gets the kick off the ground and it goes out of bounds on the full. And it'll be a Waverley Blues free kick. It's Sherry Tedu, who I was impressed with in the first quarter, brought a bit of pressure. She's shown glimpses in this contest as the former Clayton player goes down the line to this broadcast side half forward flank. Morley again on the ground, got the kick away, but it was smothered. Annabelle Powell was around there, as was Emily Cummings. She sees it out of bounds for a boundary throw in. Just under 16 minutes played here.
Third quarter's been superb there by Morley, Josh. I think I said it a couple of minutes ago. But
she has.
Yeah.
She has been, as has Emma White again. Another strong quarter from her. As this ball right near the cricket nets out here at Surrey Park will be tossed back up, and it'll be Waverley Blues with the tap down. Hannah Bunn with the clearing kick, only in the direction of Charlie Sanders, who's playing as that loose outside forward 50.
Peacock.
It's Peacock dancing her way through a couple and couldn't get the goal there. That was a good effort there from Stephanie Peacock, but it just misses. Kick 3 behinds this quarter of the Waverley Blues, 2-5-17. Surrey Park 5-4-34, 16 and a half minutes gone here.
Boundary.
The Deakin Union women's match of the round, boundary side to Kate Green.
It seems this quarter for Waverley, it's been Peacock, Morley and a few others that have really stepped up.
They have indeed. So thank you to Kate Green, boundary side today, all day, all season. So you'll be hearing the voices there. Surrey Park trying to get back onto the attack. Good chain of hand passes around here. And the ball's going to be wrapped up just on the Surrey Park benches. Up and about, as they should be.
Yeah.
They have been absolutely fantastic today. And a picture of you down there as well. You'll see that on the camera. Looks superb from where we are. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast here for the Deakin University match of the round. Panthers are up here by 16. Get a chain of hand passes here again. The Panthers look to try get onto it here.
Boundary.
Let's go boundary side of Kate Green.
I don't know if you'd actually call it hand passes, Blake. It's more like they're batting the ball like you would in netball or basketball.
Yeah, oh, there you go. Thank you, Kate. And the ball's going to be wrapped up here on the Surrey Park bench. Beautiful day across here in Melbourne. Terrific conditions here. So if you're still around or around the grounds, perfect day to get to local footy. Or if you're going to the MCG today, perfect conditions everywhere you go here in Melbourne. No rain expected. This one's a beauty down here as well. Here comes Reynolds. She's been very lively again this quarter. She kicked a goal at 17 years of age and a great mark taken there.
Charlotte Bradshaw.
Yeah, so Charlotte Bradshaw. She can line up. She is on the 45. It says here it's 50. Bradshaw plays on immediately. Who's going to fly out the back? Will it be socket off? No, it won't. And a good chain of pressure. Well done there by Surrey Park. So we're closing in on red time here. We're well and truly on it here. Waverley Blues cannot afford another goal here. Yeah, once it is there, getting tackled, and it'll go ball up here.
So deep inside Surrey's attacking territory. They get a goal here. It'd be out to around a 23-point lead, doing the quick maths in my head there as ball's tossed back up. Kalani Kearns wrapped up immediately. It's a good tackle there by Ellie Poon, and we get this ball tossed back up into the final minute of this third quarter out here at Surrey Park. Top of the table, Division 2 clash is out the back there. Again, I think that was Tess Reynolds. Got past a couple, but sees it out of bounds. And gets there. We'll get this ball tossed back in. We'll get this ball tossed back into play here, or thrown back up. There's another Surrey Park person came by me there, Blake. Maybe I do need security.
They've just been everywhere to you, Josh, aren't they?
Ball's tossed back up. Paris Isaac's done to Hannah Barn, to Tess Reynolds. The kick to the top of the square, looking for Toomey. Emma White there doing really well. Jess Humphreys might get the kick off the ground. It's the kick off the ground. They're on the siren. And that, I think, was Charlotte Bradshaw. Is umpire going to pay a goal? It is a goal. And Surrey Park will head into three-quarter time, up by 23 points, 6-4-40 to Waverley Blues, 2-5-17. That is Charlotte Bradshaw's first goal of this contest, Blake, and a pretty big goal heading into three-quarter time.
Indeed as well. That's not what you needed from a Waverly Blues point of view. A goal on the siren, that will kill you as well. So big quarter there. So goals again, we'll go through them, Josh. Gemma Wright kicks one there, and with Charlotte Bradshaw, I don't think there was many as well for the Blues. But interesting third quarter there. We're going to go to a break, and after this, you'll hear fourth quarter action of the Deakin University match of the round.
Welcome back. Deakin Uni women's match of the round out here at Surrey Park Reserve. It's the Panthers, a late goal and 3 goals in that third quarter. It sees them lead by 23.64-40. It's Waverley Blues 2-5-17. A pretty interesting third quarter there, Blake. Equal scoring shots. Surrey, they kicked 3 goals straight, and Waverley Blues, they kicked 3 behind. So they're creating the opportunities. They're going to need to get the first goal quickly in this final quarter, though.
They do as well. So, yeah, the Blues, again, they had opportunities, just couldn't take them, unfortunately. And it just showed that heavily as well for Surrey Park, that they just brought the pressure, defence and forward pressure, I felt like, and they capitalised on all day, I felt like. So that's why they've taken the lead here, as you can tell on the scoreboard. Surrey Park 6-4-40 to the Waverley Blues 2-5-17.
As we get some scores from around the grounds before we cross down to Kate Green. Moorbark lead at 3/4 time, 35-1 against the Devils, as we mentioned before. Coldstream and South Croydon Red, that's all tied up at Coldstream Reserve, 26 apiece. 3-8 the Cougars have kicked those. So some interesting games taking place around the grounds. Blake.
Are you ready for me, boys?
Yes, we're ready for you now, Kate.
Hey.
You cut out there again, Kate.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here with Clint. Clint, how you feeling? How are the girls feeling?
Yeah, right. We probably had a bit of a flatter quarter that quarter, probably chasing a little bit more than attacking. So I've just said to them in that 3/4 time just to go out there and just attack, just put a lot of pressure on. And I've got nothing to lose, and that's the key message in that quarter.
Got to be proud of the girls with their pressure, though. It's been impressive.
100%. I'm seeing Surrey beat some sides by quite a margin, and you were only 4 goals down. And we get a couple of goals in this quarter, I'll be very, very happy.
Thanks very much, Clint. All the best.
Thank you to Kate Green there. We've got a final score from Fair Park and the Basin Red. Fair Park won 6-14-50 to 35-23. And what was Sarah Bertha Seals again, 50th game, which is a terrific achievement for her. Been a star for Fair Park over the years. So we'll get this final quarter started out here in the Deakin Uni women's match of the round between Surrey Park and the Waverley Blues, and it'll be Blake Tennant to get us on the way.
Yeah, so the 2 ruckmen, of course, coming. She's been superb with Harvey. Harvey gets a tap there. Waverley Blues now trying to get on the tier. They need a goal just to get it away here, and they can eventually. Here comes the ball. It's inside deep, but it's going to be through out of bounds. And it's going to be a Surrey Park free kick. And it's going to go to Surrey Park and leather. That's Alex.
Boundary.
Let's go boundary side to Kate Green.
Guys, I'm just here with Chops. Chops, 3rd quarter.
Yeah, look, that was a great quarter of football. I thought our attack on the footy, and we got the ball inside our 50. It was 27 stoppages that quarter, so there was a lot of ball ups, a lot of stoppage work. But out of that, we pushed forward, and I think we scored 3 goals that quarter, which was a great third quarter.
Final quarter message for the girls?
Oh, just keep doing what they're doing. That third quarter, if we could mirror that, I think the game's looking really good. Watch yourself. Yeah, it's looking really good, so hopefully we get away with the win, yeah.
Thanks very much, Chops.
There he goes. Kate almost got ran over with Chops. Well done, Kate. Anyway, intercept mark taken there. No, it's not. It's just by the Blues. Sorry about that. Plays on immediately. Who's going to fly for the Blues? That's Peacock. Can she do something here? She can. She swings twice, and I think that's going to be holding the ball. Yep, it was there. The Panthers have been all over that today. I think that was the message. Chops in tell us who was going to go on her, but doing a terrific job are the Panthers. Blues trying now. Got a kick there again by the Blues, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Boundary.
Let's go boundary side, Kate Green.
Number 26 is just coming off to get checked for Waverley.
Abby Russell there, so
left shoulder.
keep a close eye on that. She's had a pretty impressive game, the vice-captain, as this ball tossed back up, coming to Barn, goes to the middle of Surrey Park, and it's Bia. It just went over the top of her. She still gets hands on this ball. They're running in waves here are the Panthers. Mansfield looking there for Wright, who has to become the tackler. Ball will not go anywhere though. A true centre half forward on the right of your screen, or to the Aqualink end here at Surrey Park, as Waverly Blues win that tap down and the clearance. They get it to half forward flank here, looking for Peacock. It nearly fell into her hands. She'll pick up this loose ball though. Did really well against Alex Leather. And also again there I think that was Sophie Bradshaw's Flood with a high up and under kick. Bounce might favour Waverly Blues. It does, and Isaac Stun got the clearing kick. Mansfield will run onto this ball. Under pressure from Morley, got the handball away to Isaac Stun, who got a kick away. And who's going to win this foot race? It's going to be Hannah Barn. Although the kick there from Kapamola,
in danger, Josh.
Yeah, it was a really good one, but it is in danger, and Hannah Barn will get this free kick. Isaac Stun calling for it. Well, in fact, that was Mansfield. She takes the mark. This Mansfield.
Boundary.
We go down boundary side to Kate Green.
Surrey's had 2 tagging Peacock this game.
As Cumming goes inside 50 and gets it to Tess Reynolds, who goes to Kearns. Back to Emily Cumming, who sets up for goal and drifts to the left. It stays in. Stays in according to the umpire. Surrey will get another shot on goal. It's deflected to Ali Poon, who got a kick away, looking for Emily Harvey. The bounce will favour her. She got a handball away. They're looking for Kapamola. A couple of touches this last minute. Got a kick away to Madeline Flood. On this far side wing. Picked it up really well in the end, did Flood, and got a handball away. And with plenty of yardage ahead of her is Amelia Bishop, looking there for Elise Hall. It falls out the back, and Morley can run into an open goal. She just spilled the ball though. Peacock just shrugged off one, got a handball away to Morley, who's run down there from Ruby Anderson. Terrific effort from Surrey Park.
It's just been the last 2 quarters, Josh, where the pressure of just Surrey Park's backline has just been terrific today. Again, well done there by Anderson. Plays on here for the Blues, trying to get them to the attacking side here. And the ball's inside deep of the Waverly Blues. The pressure of Surrey's has been absolutely superb today. I would say after half time, and can the Waverly Blues get it here? Peacock's involved. She hasn't been on the scoreboard today. And it's going to go wrapped up. It's going to be a ball up. 5 minutes into this final quarter, it's Surrey Park 6-4-40 to the Waverly Blues 2-5-17. We're about 5 minutes in to this final quarter action. Beautiful day in Melbourne today. You would be no rain today. Perfect time to get down and support local footy.
Don't jinx it, Blake.
I don't think it's going to rain, Josh. I'm telling you, Josh. Anyway, plays on here. Blues have got the numbers here. Good chain of hand pass there. That was by Tudu. Here come the Panthers again. I think, and again by Bradshaw, sorry. Bradshaw has got all the time in the world. She's going to take grass, take as many bounces as she can if she pleases. She does. And then again, the player in white. Gee, she's been superb as well. That was not 15, I thought, but anyway, the umpires called it. Big boot there again. Coming involved. What a mark. That is a great mark taken. Let's go boundary side to Kate Green.
Maybe it was 15 because this ground is not a full 50 at either end.
Yes. Anyway, that player coming. She's been terrific for the Panthers. Big mark taken there. That's by Kearns. Pays on immediately. He's going to fly for the Panthers. Here they come again on the attack. Step around the corner. Through for behind. So that moves the score to Surrey Park. 6-5-41 to the Waverly Blues. 2-5-17. We're about 6 and a bit minutes in to this final quarter.
As the kick in will go to Emma White. We might be waiting a while for this ball.
So we might get some scores, Josh, if we can.
Yeah, let's see if there are other scores around the grounds. Again, we'll keep saying it. Keep those scores rolling in, and we'll continue to provide them. I might look at the Coldstream South Croydon game. That's still all tied up, 27 apiece. And according to Play HQ, there's 5.5 minutes left in the final quarter of that contest. South Croydon have been leading all day until early in the third quarter, so a good opportunity for Coldstream to get over the top of them. Still no update from out at the Heights Reserve in the Moorbark Eastern Devils game as Emma White plays on from the kick in. Looks for Madeline Flood out the back. Waverley Blues have the numbers, but it's going to be cut off here by Paris Isaacs-Dunn. Her handball was an errand one. Dashing her way through, there was the Waverley Blues player looking for Peacock. Got a bit of space in front of Chrissy Lagos. Does she get the free kick? She does.
I don't think that was needed. Can't drop the ball there, Josh.
She still gets the free kick.
Actually, it was hit out of her hands.
Ah, there you go.
She gets this free kick nevertheless. Morley up against 3 Surrey Park opponents. In fact, it's 2 Surrey Park opponents, I should say. Hall was alongside her, and they see it out of bounds. Blakey?
Montrose lead, 18-12. Josh, I told you they'll come back.
Yeah.
Calm down, Blake.
As Blake
I'm getting a score here.
As Blake says, here come the demons.
Anyway, we're in the pocket down here of Waverley Blues. Panthers have all got the ball here. And it's going to be wrapped up here. It's going to be a ball up here on the pocket of Waverley Blues. Goal on the scoreboard. Waverley, that was a bit of a hold. No call taken there.
That was 26 Russell for Waverley.
So I think that was a hold. That should have been a hold, but anyway. Who's fallen up here, come and get the tap. She's been terrific. She'll definitely be in my votes today. And that's going to be high on the ball. It's going to go to Surrey Park.
So they get this free kick right in front of the scoreboard, which reads 9 minutes of play here in this final quarter. The Panthers leading 6-5-41 to 2-5-17 as the kick there from Jess Humphreys falls short of her teammates. Flood with the kick inside 50. Plenty of touches in this final quarter and in this game. And Alex Leather got the clearing kick. Tess Reynolds got past a couple and got the handball away to Kalani Kearns, who looked like she was setting up for a bounce, but instead decides to go a kick into the middle of Surrey Park. Bia might run onto this. She doesn't. It's Taruli who does. Somehow managed to get a handball away there, but only to Eden Bashir. And there's a free kick being played, or there isn't. It's play on, says the umpire. Not too sure what happened there. I thought I heard the whistle, but nothing doing as we get this ball tossed back.
You're not going crazy, Josh. There was the whistle.
Thank you there, Kate. As there's a free kick there to Surrey Park. I'm not too sure what that was for. It might have been pushing the back, but it's Tess Reynolds with the kick looking for Kalani Kearns. Couldn't take the mark. Falls out the back here, and it's going to be Charlotte Bradshaw with the deep inside kick, looking there for Ride. It fell short of her. She got past the Waverley Blues opponent, and it just bounces to the... It's still in, it is. It is, so now it's seen out of bounds by the Blues, and they'll get this ball tossed back into play.
We've had a few of those today, Josh, as well. So, anyway, we're going to have the thrown back in. There's a ball up here. The Blues trying to look into this. Here, they do get that. They get a clearance ball here. Here come the Panthers. Big strong kick here. Who's going to be there? Guess who, Josh?
Kalani Kearns.
Yep. Guess who? So, Kalani Kearns. She's had presence everywhere they look for the Panthers here. And she'll kick on a little bit of an angle here. Say on maybe a 30 metres on an angle here. So Kearns plays on. Kick slightly on its way, but it's going to drift to the right. And a mark taken. I think that's the
21 right.
21 right. So this was a right. She's going to line up here. Gemma Wright, she's kicked one already. Make this 2. Lines up. And the Panthers are home, I expect here. The umpire makes the right call because Wright kicks the goal there. And that moves the score to Surrey Park, 7-5-47 to the Waverley Blues, 2-5-17. We're about 11 minutes into this final quarter.
They've been good in this second half of the Panthers. Equally, the Waverley Blues have had their moments, but the Panthers, I think it's 4 goals, 1. They've kicked to the Waverley Blues, just the 3 behinds in that final quarter. And it could see them home. It could see them remain undefeated in Division 2 of the Deakin Uni women's competition, alongside the likes of Ferntree Gully at the moment in Division 4. We'll chase up a score there in Moorabah as well. And obviously the Eastern Devils in Premier Division. There is a score from Templeton Reserve. It's 26-39 at 3/4 time. So Waverley Blues cutting the margin as Tess Reynolds gets this kick inside 50. She's been moved into midfield. Looking there for Toomey. Out the back there is Bia. Tapped it in front of her. Can she take control of it? She can't. Toomey wraps up her opponent in Ellie Poon. And this ball will be tossed back up. Again, deep inside Surrey Park attacking territory. 13 minutes gone, 7-5-47, the Panthers lead to Waverley Blues 2-5-17. The tap out there to Lily Toomey. It's going to bounce its way through.
Jesus.
A good bounce there for Lily Toomey, who kicks her first of this contest. And the Panthers, they're piling on the goals in this final quarter. They have 8 in fact, in this second half, I should say. They lead 8-5-53. Waverley Blues 2-5-17. I think it was, I thought it was Lily Toomey there who kicked the goal, but
I think it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, it's 13 minutes played here in this final quarter. Kate Green, boundary side.
You are correct. That was Lily Toomey, number 40.
Yeah, perfect. There you go. I was just standing. Anyway, it's the two rucks going at it again. Holding free, going to Surrey Park here.
And we might have a final score from Coldstream Reserve. Coldstream, it looks like they've won by a point, 28-27.
Wow, that is big for the Cougars. They're doing okay as well, the Cougars.
They are.
Yep, they were impressive when I saw them. I think you were there too, Josh.
Yeah,
so.
Against Croy North Emlock.
Yep, so they're doing okay. The mighty Cougars made finals, of course, last year. Unfortunately, couldn't make it to the grand final. So a bit unfortunate, but it's good to see them bouncing back, which is great. Back to this game here. It's going to be a ball up here, just on the square of the wing here, down here at Surrey Park. So there are 14 minutes into this final quarter, about 6 to go here of the Deakin University match of the round. Of course, hope you're enjoying the broadcast, of course. And we just got another score here, 43-7, Moorabah.
And that's a final score as well, so they remain undefeated.
It's terrific, isn't it, for the Mustangs?
It is.
Just to see where they've come is just incredible. As chain of hand pass back to this game. The kick there again, that was by Mansfield. Waverley again got the numbers here. They got a kick involved here. This is going to be a race. Who's going to get there first? It looks like a Surrey Park player will. Chain of hand passes there, and it's going to be a ball up on the wing here.
That was Lani Day who was tackled there as this ball about to be tossed back up. 15 minutes gone. We're into red time out here at Surrey Park. They lead 8-5-53, the Panthers. Waverley Blues 2-5-17 as the Blues try to get this ball clear. They won't. Kearns with a really smart handball there to Amelia Taruli. Looking there for Bea, who quickly got a handball away. Looking for Taruli again. Hannah Barn was run down and gives away the free kick. Or the tackler there was rewarded, and Charlotte Pearson in defence as she looks for Sarah or Sherry Tedder down the line. In fact, nearly taking the mark there, Amelia Bishop. It falls out the back for Surrey Park. Smart tap forward there from Pearson, who had that kick and terrific tackle just before. Isaac Stun, Kalani Kearns handballs it into open space, but it's all Surrey Park. Amelia Taruli with the shot on goal, and the mark taken by Toomey, who just chips it into the open goal.
There we go.
So 9-5-59, the Panthers. Waverley Blues 2-5-17. 3 goals to no score in this final quarter. 6 goals to no goals in this second half. Like, it's just
Been a Panther parade.
It has almost been.
Yep, I think they're just running all over him at the moment. And, yeah, I think, I touched on it heavily as well. Are they going to bounce back? After a tough grand final loss last year too, that as well. A big day for the Panthers as well. They are growing down here, which is great. Seniors won the flag, of course, last year, and now their girls team is just been terrific as well. So it's a good place to be down here as well. 2 rucks going at it here. Closing in, of course, on the final minutes of this game. And another clearance by the Panthers here. Been terrific early days. Can they get another one here? Spins once, spins twice. You beauty, it's a goal. Well done there by Surrey there.
Charlotte Bradshaw.
Charlotte Bradshaw, she's been terrific as well.
She has.
Second half, she's really lifted for the Panthers. And it's just easy going at the moment for them.
It is. 7.5 minutes gone. They've broken the 10-goal barrier, 10-5-65, the Panthers to 2-5-17. You can't take anything away from the Waverley Blues, though. I think they've been terrific, particularly in those first 3 quarters, and even in this, a little bit in this final quarter. They've just been run over the top by the Panthers, who, well, while we wait for this ball,
Boundary.
we go down boundary side to Kate Green.
Like you said, we can't take it away from Waverley. Their pressure has been incredibly pressured, and their tackling and their defence has been outstanding. It's just disappointing that hasn't transpired onto the scoreboard.
As we get this ball tossed back in, it is unfortunate as well, but they definitely have something to build on. They get this clearance here, flood the big target, it falls out the back. Getting the kick forward there, or back was Matilda Lewis. Peacock around this ball, becomes the tackler there on Mia Harold. We'll get this ball tossed back up, out. No, it's taken out there by the Waverley Blues. Now we'll get it thrown back up. 8.5 minutes gone. Panthers 65 to Waverley Blues 17 in this Deakin Uni women's match of the round out here at Surrey Park Reserve. Isaac's done with the tap down, or the slap down almost. Waverley Blues get another inside 50. Mansfield, I thought it's been pretty good on a wing. Got it to Barn. Her kick was intercepted there by Madeline Flood. And that has gone out of bounds on the full. We won't be waiting a while for that ball, because I'll get this ball back in immediately. And it'll be Ruby Anderson who takes this free kick.
She's been terrific. I think she had the job, on Peacock. So
seems like it's been her and Lagos interchanging.
They've been terrific. So intercept mark taken there. Plays on immediately. Closing in.
That was Cummings.
Cummings again. Yeah, she's been terrific as well. She'll be in my votes today. Hand passes here. Surrey again, they look to attack yet again. They've been terrific with this fourth quarter. They're putting the finishing touches here. The Blues, of course, just trying. They've been doing it all day, just not on the scoreboard as much as they like it to be. And a big, strong tackle. That's it. Again, delayed again. Jeez, 20 seconds delayed. Anyway, that's full time down here at Surrey Park. The umpire's as confused as me. He's just going to pull it up. The siren sounded, and the umpire's pulled it up. Anyway.
He's just gone ahead with it, and now it's full time.
There we go.
Now it's full time.
There you go. So there you
guys, boundary. The umpire is in control. He says what it's done.
Mate, he's making the rules as we play.
Okay.
Surrey Park, sorry, Kate, I'll just do the score quickly. Surrey Park win the game here. They remain undefeated here. Surrey Park 10-5-65 to Waverley Blues 2-5-17.
Let's go down. Let's go down. We'll go down boundary side shortly to Kate, who I think has got the Surrey Park coach alongside her in Chops, or Chris Langkow.
Yep.
Hello, Chops. You must be pretty happy with that victory, running over the top of the Blues in that second half. I think it was 7 goals to no goals, in fact, in that second half.
Yeah, it was we played really well. Like, came out, the message half time to, because the game was a stoppage game really, but we got the ball the outside and we actually controlled the footy for half, and our back six was just in front, put all options, and our forwards made space, and it was just a really good game of footy. But I think we controlled the ball after half time, which is terrific. Yeah,
and I was about to talk. My next question was about the defence. It really stood up when Waverley Blues had all the territory, particularly late in that third quarter and the first quarter as well.
Yeah, stoppages were nearly the same inside the arc, so they had their chances, but our six just smothered the ball to the outside. What we really try and do, and create opportunities and try and get a switch happening. But yeah, back six I thought were a standout today.
G'day, Chots. Blake Tennant here. Terrific win today, remaining undefeated in the competition. You must be pretty proud of how your defence was really well done today. I felt like, you know, obviously coming into the game, Peacock, she's had a terrific season, and to help her kick no goals today, that would be a sort of belief for you tomorrow.
Oh, look, I can't wait to watch the footage because they actually...
Sorry, cutting in and out there.
They're both the Peacocks and the other.
Sorry.
Oh, cutting out there. Sorry, Chops.
That's all right. But yeah, those two we definitely.
Yeah, sorry, we're cutting in and out there.
Sorry, Blake.
No,
can we move up maybe just a
move
bit?
A little bit
move
forward,
up. Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah.
No worries.
Yep.
That's better now.
Yeah, cool.
Speak up. Yeah.
Keep losing you.
Yeah. Nah, walk up maybe to centre of the ground maybe.
Keep coming.
Yeah. I think we can hear you a little bit better now, Chops. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, that's better. Yep.
Yeah, so... keep coming. Yeah, it's just a good game of footy, I think.
Yeah, it was a good game of footy, but and a couple of your stars today, Emily Cumming having another terrific performance, Kalani Kearns, and there were plenty of contributors. Who do you think stood out to you, Chops?
Oh, one of our backline players, Annabelle, was just... Yeah. She just repelled everything today. I thought her game was really good. Emily in the ruck, where another one was really good. Kalani up forward. I think the good thing about our footy is we haven't got many weak links, and they all just team well, so it's always hard to pick, our best player. But I thought Annabelle was really good, our halfback flanker.
Yeah, there certainly were some impressive performances, and a couple of the younger players too, Tess Reynolds and Amelia Tarulli with some really good games.
Yeah, the youth girls, they're both they can just both come up from youth. So yeah, it's a credit. I love having their play. They love their footy.
Well, Chops, we better let you go and join the girls before they sing the song. Congratulations on the victory, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Blake, and thanks to the EFL for coming and broadcast this game. It's been terrific. Thanks a lot.
No problem, Chops.
Our pleasure, Chops. He's an absolute ripper fella. Is Chris Chops Langkow, as Kate, we might try and get the Waverley Blues coach.
He's just having a bit of a chat with the girls at the moment, but I'll wait for Chops to, do the coach-to-coach thing before I approach.
Thank you to Kate Green there, doing a terrific job as always down on ground level. But the Panthers, they remain undefeated, Blake. They're 5-0 as they come in behind us. I don't know if people can hear. They're about to sing the song.
Famous song too, Josh.
Yeah, I know you love the song, Blakey.
Yeah,
but,
just get rid of the Surrey Park bit. We like
no, come on. But you might be able to hear them in the background as we continue to wait for Clint Martin. But for the Waverley Blues, we got to give a big shout out to Emma White. Yeah. She really held her own in defence. I was impressed by Sarah Morley up forward. There was Emily Harvey. I thought had moments in ruck. Madeline Flood, and Amelia Bishop as well was also pretty impressive. So they definitely had some great contributors. As I think I see Clint and Chops shaking hands there. So we'll cross down to Clint Martin shortly, who, as the Panthers start to sing the song out here, and Blake's singing along. He loves it that much.
The Richmond one, mate.
We'll cross down boundary side shortly, but you can understand there'd be a bit of joy for the Panthers after a terrific victory. They're 5-0. Obviously, they've made the grand final last year. It's almost East Ringwood-esque, because last year East Ringwood were the dominant side in Division 2, and Surrey Park, their wins have been pretty comfortable. But again, you can't take anything away from the Waverley Blues.
Their pressure in the first half was absolutely fantastic, and I think they felt very short in that last quarter. Kind of run out of legs, you would say. So big win for the Panthers, but we can't take nothing from the Waverley Blues. Yeah. They were absolutely terrific. You know, they've just been challenged really, really hard there by Surrey Park, and you know, these two sides, they could meet in September.
I reckon they will. I reckon they're going to meet in a final this year.
Boundary, just quietly while the coaches finish off their chat, it's so nice to hear them just talking the way they were. So here we have.
Here come.
Kate, do you want to just move up to up the ground?
Can we walk this way, Clint? While we're walking, we'll get you to put the headphones on so you can have a chat with Josh and Blake.
Thank you there to Kate Green, as it looks like Clint Martin's got the headset on. Clint, commiserations on the loss. Obviously, it's a bit of a big margin, but you must still be proud of the effort that the ladies put in, particularly in those first 3 quarters.
Oh, 100%. You know, the first half, and we could have gone either way. Third quarter, I thought we were in touch. The message was at 3-quarter time is that, you know, we just really need to score to keep the pressure on. And fortunately, Surrey's defence was great. Their ball movement out of the centre was effective, and they nullified our possessions. So, look, you know, really the scoreboard, when you look at it, you would think if you wasn't scoring, we'd be a lot closer game.
It definitely felt like a closer game. It almost felt like a finals game out here. But there were a couple of good players. Emma White in defence was absolutely superb. Amelia Bishop, Sarah Morley up forward. Who stood out to you?
Yeah, exactly that. Emma White, she's been fantastic in our defence. And, I mean, obviously today with the ball coming down there more often, she had a lot of the play. But look, I think some of our players in the back line, like Claudia Walsh, and she's really tenacious and she did a good job. And one of our new players, Cherry Tadu, she was good in the last half. So look, you know, there's a lot of positives that come out of that. And as I said to the players, you know, there's probably not a lot of teams that can take it up to Surrey, and you know, they got the Chockies today, but I really look forward to the next time we meet them.
Yes, indeed. You know, I'm having a look here. I think you'll be definitely facing each other in the final this year as well. And you know, just a couple of players that I thought was really solid. I thought, you know, Elise Hull, her first half was really superb. Must be proud of how she went about her business today. Yeah,
it was, and she's kicked both of our goals, which is a real positive. And she's very consistent. She'll kick 1 or 2 every game, and at the end of the year, by the time you know it, she's kicked 20 goals, which is great. But just probably a little bit of a dry spell there for our forwards. It's especially with Steph Peacock, which normally gets a little bit more forwards, and a couple of the others. But look, you know, a huge amount of positives, and not taken away from Surrey. They played very well in their patches. Their ball movement was better than ours today. So we've got some learnings, you know, a couple of basic stuff that basic chest marks that we dropped, but. No, look, just as I said to the team, you know, this is a great effort, and we'll just look forwards to next week now. We've got a hard game next week against Blackburn, but it's week by week for us. And but yeah, look, I was really proud of the way we played and finished the game. Yeah, and we're really looking forward to seeing what the Waverley Blues can do this season, particularly next week against Blackburn, who took it. I think that they got close to Montrose and have been terrific to start this season. While Clint, we really appreciate your time throughout the game and post and pre-game as well. Commiserations again on the loss, but good luck for the rest of the season. Yeah, thanks very much, and thanks for everyone's support today. It's been great for women's footy. It definitely has. Thank you so much to Clint Martin there. And, of course, to Kate Green down on the boundary, always doing a superb job. Best in the business is Kate Green, but I think that will do us for the Deakin Uni Women's Match. We'll just quickly go through votes, and then we'll just sort. Well, let's just go with the best on ground. I think Emily Cumming was best on ground, was terrific in ruck for me, but there were still many contributors. Yeah, so you gave us Surrey Park. I'll just go Emma White for Waverley Blues. Fair enough. Yep. So we'll give them both best on ground for their respective sides, but they were terrific. That does us for the Deakin Uni Women's Match of the Round. Don't forget to tune in Eastland Match of the Round out at Dominee Reserve between Park Orchards and Bayswater, the Division 1 clash out there. Love the game, not the odds round, but Blake Tennant, a pleasure calling alongside you. Yeah, it's always good, Josh. You know, it's a great place down here. I've really discovered it. I'm off to Mooroolbark for a big clash as well. They're traditional rivals, as we like to allude to. So it should be great. That's enough for me and Josh. Thank you for all those tuning in to the Deakin Uni Women's Match of the Round, which saw Surrey Park win 65-17.